Hey guys, Austin with Lost Creek Training Academy. Today we're going to work on communication with your dog. Anytime you want to start training a new dog or a dog you've never worked with before, we need to teach them how to communicate with us. Contrary to popular belief, dogs don't speak English. We yell, stay, sit, come, get down. But we don't really teach our dogs what these things mean. So what I'm going to do is talk about how to start a conversation with your dog, a two-way conversation, not just a, hey, do this for me. If I listen to the dog and he does what I want, or if I understand what he wants, I can reward him with what he wants for doing what I want. So you begin to have a two-way conversation. So since dogs don't speak a language, the easiest way to do this is use a binary language. Yes and no. We can tell a dog, hey, yes, I like something. We use tone for this. Your positive, good dog voice. Yes, good boy, way to go, good job. So you can say, hey, Wilson here knows what I'm doing, what that means. Now, that is always preceded or followed up by petting, praise, treats. And the idea there is that when he hears that tone, when I say yes or good, and yeah, woo, way to go, good boy, he's looking for, hey, what do I have to do? What did I do here? I'm going to keep doing that last thing I did to get that yes, so I get that treat, love, praise, petting, etc. Now, on the opposite end of that, we need to be able to tell him no as well. Now, how does this work? Well, I don't want to use aggression with the dog. I don't want to say, bad dog, and really bring the bass out in your voice. And what that does is instills fear, and a lot of dogs they'll just say, hey, mentally, don't hurt me, I didn't mean to mess up. They go into a fear or shock type mode. Versus if we use some disappointment here, disappointing tone, like, oh, come on, puppy, hey, no. Just disappointment, not aggression. The dog understands that as, hey, I upset you. And dogs have been bred for thousands of years to want to please us. So he says, hey, I'm so sorry I upset you. How can I fix it? You actually trigger a learning state of mind. So I'll show you a simple way to teach your dog this. I mean, you can do this with treats, petting, praise, anything they want. I've got some treats here. Wilson's done this, but you'll get the idea very easily here. So I'm just going to get his attention. Wilson, look here, bud. I have a treat here. Sit for me. He knows sit already. Let's pretend he didn't. I'll just say, yes, good boy, and give him the treat. They call this charging the marker. Basically, I'm telling him when I say yes, that means he did something right, or there's a treat coming, essentially. Yes, then a treat pops out. So I'm going to praise and pet him each time I say yes, and he's going to start to understand, hey, that yes is a pretty good word here. Yes, good boy. And the way you know your dog's getting this is when you start saying yes, and your dog's looking around like, hey, where's that treat? That tells you he understands that he did something correct. Now what we can do, we can add in some sort of tutorial here. Let's say I teach him to sit here. Yes, very good boy. The second he does what I want, as you saw his butt hit the ground, I mark that with the yes. Then I give him the treat and the praise and petting. Good boy. Okay. So I'll show you that again here. Look here, bud. Hey. He's in it for me now. Sit. Yes, good boy, good job. There we go. So that yes produces all good things. Now, on the opposite end of things, what do we do when he doesn't listen? I'm going to set him up here to fail a little bit. I'm not going to let him hear me or basically be in the mood of listening to me, so to speak. I'm going to say, hey, would you sit for me, Wilson? I don't have his attention. That didn't work. So I'm going to say, hey, bud, oh no, try again. Can we do this? Oh no, come on. Yes, very good boy. So your dog will not initially know what that means, but I wanted you to see how effective that is. How do we actually teach our dog what this means? Anytime he does something that I do not like, I'm going to start using that disappointment. So if I say, come here, he doesn't come on. Good boy, well, he came to me. Let's go this way. Come here. Nope, this way. Hey, yes, very good. Bad things happen, essentially, when he hears that tone. And he's not in trouble in the sense of he's not getting a punishment. But I'm showing disappointment. I'm kind of taking my attention away, and I'm standing here like, oh, I'm upset with you. I'm giving him body language as well as that tone to let him know I'm unhappy. But the second he fixes it, I'm going to tell him, yes, that I like it. So for instance, if we're working on leash training, every step of the way, I'm going to tell him he's doing the right or the wrong thing. I'm going to take off, and then I'm going to change direction, and you'll see as I'll talk to him based on what he does. I want him to stay next to me. I want this leash to remain loose. If this gets tight at all, or if he doesn't come, I'm going to start talking to him with that tone. So I'll show you that now. Let's go back for a walk. Come on. Good boy. Over here. Yes, good boy. Good job. Back this way. Yes, very good. So that's him doing really well. Now I'll set him up to fail. He's good on the leash here, but I'm going to set him up to fail so you can kind of see what the disappointment looks like. Okay, but this way. No, this way. Hey, come on. No. Yes, very good. All right, over here. Good job. This way. Good. Nope. Good, there we go. So you can see the disappointment tells him I'm not happy. So he looks to me, oh my gosh, hey Austin, what did I do? How did I mess up? And I'm looking at him like, come here. And he looks at me and I say, hey, thanks for looking at me. Come on over. And he comes and I immediately switch to yes. So this is not reward of fail, reward punishment. This is just telling him right from wrong. So we need to use this to condition our dog to listen to us. Once we do this, we can teach them anything. We can use these tools for literally everything, from basic obedience all the way up to aggression, service dog work, etc.